we are here together. I don't know why people try to separate us into these parties, because you have to vote for what makes sense for everybody. I don't live in this world on my own. So therefore, I'm going to vote for education. Governor Rick Perry declined federal funding for education and development for the state of Texas. Not for just one particular area, the rich areas, for the whole entire state. How do you decline money? How do you are against the people so much that you would not want them to further their education? Because this is education as a whole. Black people, white, Spanish, everybody. But he decided, oh no, I don't want that. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of things I'm gonna decline, but a holiday and money not gonna be. I wouldn't give a damn if the Klan had a holiday. I'm not going to work on Klan Day. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna have my little hat on, white, tilted to the side. I'm like, what's the day? Man, you know it's Klan Day shit. Gonna go fucking barbecue and hunt. Work on damn Klan Day. Every time you look on the calendar, I can't believe White Sheet Day gonna be on Thursday this month.
Education, big topic of mine, big thing, educating yourself. You know, me being a self-educated person in the streets, really not even self-educated, educated by my peers, you know, constantly educated by people who have lived and went through life. And the more I constantly dabble and think about education, the people who are quote unquote supposed to be educated, this is the thing. In this country, education can't be a focal point because we're number 37, you know, and in these prestigious colleges and these prestigious places of higher education where people go to private schools, they think that, you know, I go to a private school, but America as a whole is 37. So no matter if you go on the high end of that 37 or the low end, you still 37th in education. And those who supposed to be educated and deem themselves smart, let's talk about these people. Omegas, Kappas, Alphas, Sigmas, Iotas. I'm not gonna leave you out. This is gonna be the first time I remember to bring you up as well. Iotas, and any other Masons, Shriners, 100 Black Buffaloes, you know, all these different camps of men who pride themselves on being in these fraternal organizations and they say that they educated. How do you feel like you educated when 75% of African American males are not graduated from high school? So actually you're doing a disservice and you're failing your community. I'm educated enough to know that you're failing, but you wear these badges of honor as if you're actually succeeding in your goal of what you're supposed to be. I think a lot of y'all are failing in your educational practices because to be an Omega or a Kappa, you have to go to college. If 75% of African American males are not graduating from high school, so now you're only putting yourself in a pool of 25% and then a lower 25% in that. So now our GPAs and the ones who are going to college are going on athletic scholarships and not academics. So if you blow your knee out, now we have another disenfranchised African American male who's in the community trying to become something else other than a football player that he's only been doing since Pop Warner. He has no educational background. And so without language, without being able to read, and I'm definitely displeased with African American people who say, I'm not really good at math. We created math. How are we not good at something that we created? You know, because we make mockery of those things that are educational. I remember, you know, a lot of parents used to say, I don't care if it was in Timbuktu. Well, I would. You know, Timbuktu is a place in Africa where everybody else in the world used to send their smartest people to go learn. It's a universal area, you know, of education. So yeah, you should care if it was Timbuktu. You should be honored. But now we're living in a country where being smart is considered not being cool. So these are the dilemmas of our middle school children. You know, middle school kids don't want to raise their hand when they don't understand each other, because it's not cool to ask a question. So if we live in a society where it's not cool to be smart, it's not cool to ask questions, how educated are we in the great land of America?
It was awesome. Like, I freaking love. I just fell in love. Like, he is so smart and so funny. Just all the information that he knows and everything he said made so much sense. And it makes so much sense to the point where you can't help but to laugh. And it's all the truth. So that made it even more better. I love it. I love it.
At least Siddiq is very, very informative. There's a lot of good information. Definitely know a lot more now about history and voting. So make sure you vote if you didn't vote. If you didn't vote, make sure you vote next time.
He was real, and he got to the point of the matter, the facts, and he's humorous. He's funny, and I don't know, he just made me think about stuff that I would never think about. Now I want to vote and find out what I'm voting for.
I appreciate what y'all doing. Y'all actually, raising awareness. I'm right here in the city raising awareness. It don't really stop. I just can't thank y'all enough for even being involved and being here. So there is change. There is a difference being made.